All right. Thanks, Mike. All right. I think we are on the YouTubes now.
Yeah, we are.
If anybody, well, there are a few people watching already. Just gonna give you a heads up. I'll say this when we actually start as well. But if you are wanting to play along, you will need to be in chat. All right, and I see a couple of people in the chat already, so that's good news.
Total of 14 watching as well, so hopefully they'll just become more active as it actually begins.
Yeah.
Because there's always the old-fashioned silent acknowledgement, which is saying nothing but knowing that you're able to do a thing. I've done that plenty of times.
All right, it is about 7:30. I think given that this is a game and all, I will give a couple of minutes for people to funnel in before we get going. But I am JC Horvath. With me today as my master guessers are Blue McCord. Blue, you want to say anything?
Hello, I am Blue. I'm currently experiencing technical difficulties, but I'm working on it. So if you see me frantically pressing buttons, that's why.
All right. Technical difficulties, Con. And Eric Carrasquillo.
What's up? I don't have any of those difficulty things that Blue has. No, I'm good.
Are you
I
jealous?
have a computer. Yeah, I'm definitely gelling. I'm just ready to go.
Listen, I have a computer. It's not my fault that it's barely a computer.
All right, so I will at least get started running through the basics of this. Don't know how many people that are watching have watched this before. Anime by Numbers, it is my trivia game. I debuted it at Anime Detour a while back. We are going to be playing it a little bit.
Don't even know the hit of your own panel. Shake my...
No, I'm not.
Wow.
I don't remember when I first ran this. It was too long ago. But yeah, we'll be running just a little bit differently because I don't have, a room and Sharpies and paper for people to write on and all that kind of good stuff. So downside, slightly different game. Upside, everyone in chat can play. Everyone can be their own team. Everyone can play for themselves this year. So let me start going through the rules and see how that latency looks. Not too bad. So like I said, the normal format with teams and cards and all that sort of thing will not really work too perfectly here. But I am still going to be asking questions about anime, shockingly. Each of those trivia questions will have a number for an answer. After I ask the question, then I will actually throw it to our master guesser. So Blue and Eric are the only two people that are actually going to be providing number answers. You guys playing along will be doing something a little different that we'll get to in just a moment. So I'll ask a question. Blue will give an answer and explain why they think that's the answer. Eric will give an answer, explain why they think that's an answer. Then everybody in chat who's actually playing will try to decide where the real answer is. So you can say it is over what both Blue and Eric said. You can say that it's under what both Blue and Eric said, or you can say it's right in between. We'll then reveal the answer after everybody has a chance to put in their guesses. And if you are correct, you hit the correct gap. That's how you get a point. So, hopefully that makes sense, and we'll try it here. So, for example, and if you guys want to play along on this first test question, that might be a good way to see if this is working all right. So, for example, if I asked a much more straightforward question than I usually do, and asked, how many duels are there in Revolutionary Girl Utna? And Blue, which of these two preset answers do you want to give?
10.
Good answer, Blue. Why do you think 10?
Because it's on the screen.
That is a really, really good reason. All right. And then Eric, what is your master guesser answer?
Well, JC, I guess it'll be 20.
All right. Whoop.
There you go.
The stream is showing. Oh, there we go. Okay. Stream had a little hiccup there. So, if you in chat now want to test this out, go ahead and enter either over 20, under 10, or between 10 and 20. And in just a moment, I will reveal the answer. So I'll give a few seconds. No, chat might have a little bit of delay on it. We have one guess.
Above,
Okay.
below, or in between.
Just need to give the old YouTubes a second to catch up.
Yeah.
So far, between is definitely the popular answer. Ooh, red rum going a different way. Trisket going
red rum. Way. Red rum.
Eric, no.
It's too late now. They've already done it.
All right. Well, I see somebody in chat who really, really should know the exact answer and might be, there we go. Might be embarrassed in just a moment. Here we go. I'm going to reveal.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It is over. It is 21. It is 73 arcs.
I'm so shocked. I didn't know this already because we ran through this earlier. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Red Rum and Trisket now get a super bonus non-existent point that won't actually carry over to the game because that was a practice round.
Wow, it's freaking nothing.
But if you do get them right, if you want to throw into chat afterwards a running total of your score, you want to say I have 1 point or I still have 0 points tier. That might be good too, so we can kind of see what people are doing. I have a very unimpressive prize in mind, since there's nothing physical that I can give anybody over YouTube. The thought is whoever wins this can name any show that they would like, and I will write a question about that show for next year's game. So perhaps that is enough impetus to care about what we're doing here. And even if it's not, this is supposed to just be fun.
I see someone
there is no fun.
Trombone.
There is only winning.
All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and launch into this. I'm not seeing anybody in chat gnashing their teeth or screaming about how this works, so I'm going to assume that people kind of sort of understand. All right, Eric and Blue, are you prepared for the first question?
Yeah.
Let us begin.
All right. So, in Asabi Asabase, the show's episodes are broken up into multiple vignettes, which is getting slightly cut off if Mike and Tech can help me out there, which the show labels content. How many of them, contents, are there in the entire run of the show in Asabi Asabase? And Eric, you gave the better fake pre-prepared answer last time, so I'll let you go first.
All right. How many vignettes? I'm just going to go with The Meaning of Life 42. JC.
42. content
42.
throughout the show. All right. Do you have any knowledge of this show? Do you know what you're talking about at all, or are you just pulling a number?
Hell no.
Okay.
Just whipping it out of my bum.
Okay. Blue, can you do any better?
I don't know. I don't know if he did was bad. I don't know anything about this show. I've never even heard of it before. I'm gonna
That makes
guess
at least
100.
2 people. Ooh.
Okay. So
Big
going
number.
a little distant. So, chat, it is time then. We have 100 and we have 42. If you think it is over 100, go ahead and enter over. If you think it is under 42, go ahead and enter under. And if you think it is between 42 and 100, enter that. We're gonna throw it into chat, the numbers myself, just so everybody knows what the heck we're doing here. Got a couple of answers so far, a couple betweens, got an under. I'll give YouTube's a second to catch up here. And hopefully catch up on my slideshow as well. Oh, we got an over now as well.
Bold.
We got people everywhere.
Wow. Wow.
Doing your best Owen Wilson impression there?
Maybe. You don't know. Perhaps I am.
All right, I'm gonna update the slideshow and hope that YouTube figures that out eventually.
Probably will.
Hey. And it is 44.
Wow.
So nice guess out of nothing there, Eric. But for the people actually playing, that is between. So everyone that said between can give themselves 1 point here. If you want to throw that into chat too, like I said, so we can kind of see a running total of where people are.
And the losers get a sad trombone.
Yeah. Oh no.
How many times are you going to do that, Eric? Because if the answer is
Oh, you
more
actually
than
did
the
hear it.
number
Okay.
you currently have, I'm
I
going to
didn't know
ask
if
you
you
to
actually heard it or
stop.
not, so I was wondering if you guys heard that. I guess muting it for me, man, actually makes it not able to be heard. There we go. Okay, actually,
There it is.
trying to make sure I heard it. I actually couldn't hear it, so I didn't know if it actually
All right.
played.
Too much trombone, not enough.
But also,
questions.
someone had said it in
I'm
chat,
getting,
so
I'm getting
like, it's fair.
flashbacks to my brother practicing trombone in high school.
That must have been brilliant. I can only imagine the amount of times that specific riff had to have been played.
Oh man.
Wonderful.
All right. Question 2.
Ooh.
Bunny Girl Senpai, and the real title is way too long.
Yes.
How many days do Sakata and Koga have to repeat in the second arc of the show?
I should know this because I've watched the show, but I don't remember. Oh boy, I'm in danger.
If you can't remember how many days, just figure out how many weeks and do the math.
I'm not sure if that would actually help, but maybe.
It wasn't supposed.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
All right. Do you have any answer for us, Eric?
Oh, I am still guessing first. Okay, I thought you were gonna change it up.
I can go first.
Go Blue.
Go ahead, actually. I can change up.
I'm
It'll be
going to
fun.
say 30.
30. Okay. So about a month.
About a month.
You remember that, or you just going for broke?
Vague memories and trying to, yeah, I don't know. I vaguely remember this arc, but I do not remember it that well.
All right.
Yeah.
Eric, you've stalled entirely too long now. You got an answer for us?
I'm gonna say this might make it kind of. I mean, I guess it's possible to still be between. I'm gonna say 24.
Oh boy. Okay.
I don't think it's quite a month, but it was close. I want to say.
All right. So then we are under 24, over 30, or between 24 and 30. If you want to be extra bold and try to shoot that little gap. And YouTube decided we don't need to look at the question again.
It's all right. All I need to know now is the numbers.
Yeah.
Ooh, 3 unders. No one believing it's too high yet. I feel like we'll see some betweens and overs soon enough. We have to, or else it's gonna be kind of boring.
That's true.
Come on,
Somebody-
people,
Hey,
take
you
the
know
jump.
what? There's not.
Ooh. Someone said
It's not-
over,
It's not boring. It's just unanimous. Gosh,
but that's boring.
you're boring.
Screw you, you're boring.
Oh, no. Wow, we are freaking out a little bit here on the on the stereo. Okay, here we go.
These lines are a little bit spastic.
All right, we got lots of unders. We got 1 over, and the true answer is yeah.
Oh my god, I was right. Oh my god, I was close.
So we were equidistant from
You
the
were.
answer.
You were. That question is a wash. Absolutely nobody gets anything.
Wow. I can't believe it. That's
Your
crazy.
answers were too good.
Wow. In the game of Price is Right, nobody wins.
The
I
price
mean, if
was
it
not.
was Price is Right rules, wouldn't it be you? Because I went over.
That is
I
true.
think
but it's
so,
not Price
yeah.
is Right rules.
Therefore,
game
this is
never
for
Price
you.
is Right. Truly sad trombone.
Boy, stop laughing at my suffering.
All right, guys. You do camp. No one can suffer thinking you do camp. How many different campsites do any of the main characters visit in season 1?
I'm gonna say, let's go with like a nice 9.
Nice
Nine's a
9.
decent number.
Single
Yeah.
digit. Bold strategy.
High single
See how
digit
it pays
though.
off?
We
All
will
right.
see.
So we got 9 from Eric. What do you think, Blue?
I was gonna go lower than that, but now I'm nervous, so I'm gonna say 15.
You know,
15.
15.
15.
Ooh,
All right.
damn. That's a teenager.
Well, it's all of them. I don't know. I don't need your sass.
Well, it's there anyway.
All right. It appears that I am doing the losing the video thing. If I click onto the chat of YouTube, then it decides that it doesn't need to stream what I'm showing in the PowerPoint anymore. So maybe I will stop doing the chat shares unless somebody really finds that super helpful. But
Or
yeah.
one of us could do it because it's not going to affect either of us that are
I
doing
can't
the.
do it,
the-
but
Eric,
can do it.
Can you do it fairly easily?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Next question, I'll just do it.
All right.
It won't affect what I'm watching.
So we've got
Luckily
1
for me.
under 9, 2 between 9 and 15. Nobody going for over 15 quite yet.
It seems like people learned their lesson after the last question. Never leave one of the options unpicked.
There you go.
Kind of. No one picked over yet, but they at least knew between is definitely an option. Despite how close our answers were, it actually was between. I feel like it could be between this time too. I was almost going to say 10. I don't know. Come on, is someone going to say over? I just want to see 1 over, just for the memes.
well, Eric, no one cares what you think. This isn't your game.
Oh, no.
Well, what if it's over, though, and everybody's wrong again? Then it's just one gigantic, sad trombone.
Oh, there we go. The Michael's going for the
Hey,
over.
whoa.
But it is 11. So it is.
Oh, shit! It's between again!
I'm very happy, Makata. Thank you.
I almost said 12, and then I was like, oh no, that's too close to Eric. So,
Imagine if one was actually said 11. God.
There you go.
The chaos. Oh, man.
the prestige.
We do
Well,
have a
for
couple of winners on that one if you want to
Yeah.
update the scores.
And then there's the unfortunate 4 who receive.
Stop with the trombone.
Never! It's going to keep happening. Now that I know it works perfectly.
You got to
Yesterday, I didn't know it was
a
gonna work,
little
but I realized-
variety, Eric.
Yeah. I realized yesterday noise suppression fucked up my soundboard, but now I know
Gosh,
it does.
watch your potty
turning it off
mouth
makes
there,
it work.
Eric. This is a family-friendly YouTube.
A family YouTube stream. Here.
Oh, sorry. I get passionate about my soundboard.
All right. Well, speaking of passionate,
it fluffed up my soundboard there.
Here you go. I know you guys are watching this right now. So keep your hands off Azoken.
Oh God.
When Asakusa gets excited getting out ideas, she often supplies her own sound effects to the scenes playing out in her mind. How many distinct sound effects does she go through in episode 1? So if she's making the same sad trombone over and over again, that only counts as 1. But if she's doing different, that's how many you're counting.
That would be a second one. Or if there's a...
Oh my God.
Eric is way too busy playing with a soundboard. Blue, do you have an answer?
I'm going to go with the answer that would have been correct last time of 12.
Okay, so 12 different sound effects. What do you think, Eric? You going high, low, somewhere in
I'm going to go higher this time. I'm just going to say a flat 20. Who cares?
20.
20 is decent. Right. I feel like they'd be able to fit that in because it's a pretty manic show.
All right. So we got.
I haven't seen, but you have.
I don't remember very much, to be honest. I didn't fully pay attention. I'm being for real here. I really did. Partially I was eating dinner, so I missed like half of it anyway.
There you go. All right, so we got under 12, over 20, or between 12 and 20.
It's the hacker man.
There you go. Oh, Michael did it for me too. Oh, I forgot to put the over in there. Dang it. I screwed up.
Let's do it.
Shit.
You hacking hacked up.
I hacked it. Now I get one of these.
Wow. All right, we got between was quickest, but now we got a couple of overs. Niketa going between as well. No one taking the low road this time.
No.
Is it because my guess is so bad? Everyone's like, nah, it can't be that.
No.
Let's find out.
I hope it's really big for just no reason.
35.
There
it is really big. You might have forgotten there are 2 scenes. She actually does it pretty early on in a flashback, and then she does it at the end of the episode as well. So
that's got to be like 5 new sound effects a minute, though, like at least.
Yeah, I mean it's fun. There's like a train arriving and fans going and people landing and jumping and running and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. We have our first person with 2 points, I think. Or
congratulations!
Put it in the chat. Over.
On to the next one. I'm ready to get something closer this time.
Okay, well, you have probably less chance on this one. So.
That's not good.
It's all about Enoshima, which is a real place. So the anime you're seeing there are Taritari and Suritama. They are both set on the island of Enoshima, while Slam Dunk, Bunny Girl Senpai, Himoto Maru-chan, and many other anime visit the island at some point in their run too. So this real place is in the southeast of Kanagawa. It's only about 4 kilometers around. What is the real-life population of Enoshima as of 2018? Because that's the best info I could get.
I'm assuming this is going to be definitely in the thousands. Well, yeah, probably. Let's go with like... that isn't big, is it? I'm going to go with 2,000. 2,000.
Do you not know your metric system, Eric? It's 4 kilometers around.
I know you said 4 kilometers around, but that could be a lot of dead space. You don't know.
We got 2,000. Blue, what do you think?
See a mountain over there.
I mean, like, I live in a small town, so I'm gonna say that's not a lot of people for that much space. I'm gonna say 15,000.
15,000. All right. So we got under 2,000, over 15,000, or right in between those two, which is kind of a lot of space between those two.
Let's see what the people say. Oh, man. Between.
All right. K-Story M, our leader so far, is going right in the middle gap. Jibisu doing the same. Everybody doing the same. Oh, man.
I mean, it's a big gap.
It is a big gap.
I feel like they just trust K-Storm because they have 2 points.
There we go. Joe going for the under. Taking
Joe,
the
that's
path
right.
less traveled.
Join the
See
dark
how
side.
That's a tiny population.
What if I'm right? You never know. This is Am I the Numbers.
Oh my god, okay, no.
I knew it!
Under was correct.
367. Yeah, it's so touristy that most of the space is not for residents. So it's only 367 people that live on the island.
I'm a genius.
So Joe picks up the point. I didn't see anybody else go for the under.
That is wild to me because, like, I've been to very small towns, and even they have more population than that.
Yep.
Come on, Blue, you gotta know what game you're playing here. This is Am I the Numbers. The answer's gonna be ridiculous. That was ridiculously small. It's either extreme.
It can be.
Never.
This is Akadama Drive, which you can't quite see up at the top there, but that's okay. This is a wonderful show. Definitely check this one out. We will be talking about it tomorrow at Shiny New Anime plug. So Akadama Drive. Don't know if either of the two of you have any knowledge of this show at all. It kind of went under the radar, which is sad.
Heard of it, never saw it.
All right. Well, the legal system is quite interested in our 7 main characters. How many years of estimated incarceration did the main cast face in episode 1 if you add them all together? How long does the government want to lock them up?
What do you think, Blue? You can go first this time. Yes, you're doing the hands.
I'm going to say 200.
200
right.
years. 7 people.
I'm wondering what
Thinky
a life
fingers.
sentence would be considered here, because sometimes those aren't actually to your dead. Let's just go with 420 for the memes.
420?
Yes, I have to dump a meme in there somewhere. Now is the time.
So we have under 200, over 420, or right in between. Would have been a good
right in between. But again, that is a big gap. It's not to be right in between. It could be like just below his or just above mine.
It's true.
Only
the population of Venezuela fits under here.
Ooh, 2 overs and an under so far. No one's thinking about it being between yet.
Split.
Fair enough. Big gap. With a game like this, more likely would be the extremes, if I'm being honest. But who knows? It could be just like literally 365 or something.
Eric, let the man speak about his question. Oh my god.
It is a while. Yeah.
Oh, I was close about her.
Wait, one guy's got 4?
Yeah, poor hoodlum. He doesn't quite have the clout of the others here.
Yeah, this guy has
one girl got
967. So... Jesus.
Yeah, that's our main character. If you want to know more about that, you want to know why those numbers are what they are, you should watch the show.
You're right. Now I'm a bit curious. That has to be a ton of life sentences.
Yeah.
Gotta be. Jesus.
There's been a little bit of murder in this group. So.
Oh, I'm assuming so.
Yeah, sorry. The cat is rather interesting
like,
as well.
In and out of frame, you're just like...
But the cat does not currently face a life sentence.
Rocking back and forth in my chair. I would do...
All right, so a few people got the over on that one, so I think we should be seeing some points listed.
Points! Okay, started at 3 points. I think that might be our leader, at least for all we can tell. Very nice.
I can't see the chat and look at the PowerPoint at the same time, so I've got no idea.
There you go. People are answering the questions.
Oh, Demon Slayer.
Right. Now we have the most ridiculous title on the slides here. Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie Mugen Train. Too much title. But it's apparently a good movie. because despite the pandemic, this movie was a massive hit. What was the 2020 box office for this record-setting movie translated, to be kind to you people, to the nearest $1 million?
Oof. It's gotta be high. I gotta think what box office number usually is. These from a really blockbuster movie, because
And obviously, you're thinking about the Japanese
Infinity
market,
War.
which you obviously know everything about.
Right. Although I'm assuming this probably, I don't think it would have hit Infinity War numbers, but it
I'm
would have
gonna
been up
guess
there.
first because he's deliberating.
Nice.
Go ahead, whatever.
Say 450 million.
450 million.
I'm gonna go a little bit lower than that. I'm gonna go.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'll go 350 million.
300.
100 million less, just to see what happens
I
here.
feel like for box office smash, it's gotta be a lot, you know?
Yeah, but you gotta think about it too. There's less people in Japan than there are here.
True.
Did it say Japanese box
How much did the
office?
average
It did
person
not.
spend going to this movie?
Well, it was only in Japan though, I believe, and then it got dollars.
Well, they know what to say about assuming.
Well, JC explained that though. He said it was translated to USD, which means it was in Japanese currency, which is the yen.
I'll give you the
Which
exact,
means it
not
was
the
Japan.
exact answer, but I'll give you the yen answer as well when we're done here. So nobody's shooting the
Ooh.
gap again, which it is a narrow gap. So we got some overs, we got some unders.
It could be 400. Who knows?
And yes, it did. It did take the record
Wow.
from Your Name for the highest grossing movie.
Damn.
And that total is 316. So very good guesses from our master guesser.
Oh, that was close again. Yes.
32.48 billion yen. And of course, 100 yen is approximately $1. It's always a little bit different than that, but that's a good brain estimate if you ever need that.
Hell yeah.
So the unders have it on this one.
K-Story again.
Is running ahead here, I think, with 4 points. Nobody else is actually
Seems
looking. There we go. Jubiso's got 2. I feel like a few other people must have 2 by now, 2 or even 3.
Oh, they got to, yeah. There's enough people where they enough questions at this point where they definitely would.
Yes. All right, but the only way we're going to get more points is to have more questions.
Exactly.
So, Yuri Kumarashi, one of my all-time faves. The cat goes meow, and the dog goes wan. The sheep goes may, and the frog goes kiddo. How many times do the Bear Girls growl gow in the first 3 episodes together? First 3 episodes combined, count the gows.
I'm just going to use my other favorite meme number for this one. I'm just going to say 69.
Nice.
Beat that one. You can't.
Maybe I will. Don't tempt me. If
The
it's,
game is not that interesting if you both choose the same number.
True.
I'm gonna say 117.
All right, that's actually good. I guess that's a good range for the
I want to believe in Bear Girls saying it a lot, and it sounds adorable.
To be
That's
fair,
fair, honestly.
one of them does frequently say "gow gow," so that does count as 2.
And there it is.
This is the 3rd anime by Kunihiko Ukuhara, the most famous of which is probably Revolutionary Girl Utena, but all 4 of his shows are amazing, and go watch them right now. Sorry, at 8:30, go watch them. Under 69, over 117, or right in between. This is a good span here. I think we're going to get all 3 answers if we give it a minute.
I want to believe in lesbianism, okay? I want to believe it's a high number.
No one else seems to believe in it, though. Feels bad. You want a sad trombone?
BRB, I'm gonna go cry in the corner.
I think the crowd thinks you're a little too high there, Blue.
Under a lot. Oh, Michael! Man, he might.
Yes.
Holy! Wow. I'm surprised. Honestly, I am.
It is not a small number. No, there is much growling.
Eric has left the chat.
I went to turn on my dang lamp. Give me a break.
No.
Since I did really lose this time, I deserve that.
McKenna gets rewarded for going out on a limb.
I'm sorry, everybody. I let you down. I didn't think it'd be that high. Dang it. You're right, Michael. Don't interstate Icaru on anything. Truth.
So, something else that is definitely Magical Girl, even though I don't know if Furikuma's quite that. Everything Ikuhara kind of has that flavor to it, but pretty Cure, classic Magical Girl. How many articles of clothing do Nagisa and Honoka gain in their first ever transformation to Cure Black and Cure White?
This will either be stupidly high because they're like small pieces of clothing, or just actually really low because it's anime.
Oh yes, anything that is in the transformation.
Okay. In that case,
You can see a few things.
true. But how many of those? How many things are there really? Hard to know how many pieces those might be or something.
It is, yeah. I counted based on if they come in at the same time. It's only one.
Okay, let's go with I'll go with 20. That feels right for this.
Nice round 20 from Eric.
Yes.
What do you say, Blue?
I was gonna go almost the same answer, so I have to reformulate.
Good played.
I'm gonna go even higher just because I believe in the anime girl. If it can be done, it is worth overdoing. I'm gonna say 32.
32. I like it. A nice, not quite square number, but sort of square.
Bracelets, gloves, earrings, whatever, hair bows. I'm sure we can get the number up there.
32, a quintet number if we're getting really formal here. So, all right, under 20, over 32, or somewhere in between. I think this is a good span. Seal going with the over and providing their own answer. As long as it's over, that'll count. And whoa,
someone just said 47.
Over.
I guess that's
that is not the answer we're looking for.
We'll take that as over, I guess, because that literally is over.
The chat believes in the power of Magical Girl. Perhaps too much.
Believe in me, damn it! Come on, I'm on myself. All right, do it once.
Oh my god!
They should have believed in you.
No.
Well, I mean, this going with between's kind of close to me because it might be like, oh my god! You got fricked.
I was gonna say 21. That was my first guess. Was 21.
Oh, there you go. The price is right, me. Just instinctually.
20 on the dot. So Eric gets the point. And Niketa, you said between. I'll give you that one. If anybody had said under, I would have given you that as well. But I don't think
I had one of those, Jesse. There's no happy trombone on this. This is merely a prankster profile on this soundboard.
But there you go. So yeah, if that happens again, if you are on either side of the correct answer, you will get the point. So under and between both would score as correct on that one. So Eric nailed it.
Michael, yeah, I can get a rim shot then.
Hey, there it is. Yeah, pretty sure it's a little older, so not quite as extravagant as some things that you might see.
Listen, Sailor Moon is also older, and that didn't stop them.
No, it did not.
Also, look at that. Michael had the 4 points for believing in me.
There you go.
And he caught up to K-Storm.
All right.
Man.
For something completely different. Samurai Shampoo, simple question. How many people do we see get slashed by Jin, just Jin, don't count Mugen, in episode 1?
I don't even know which character that is.
It's one of the two you can see right now.
I've seen the first episode of that show. I think we watched it in spring break anime marathon at the U of M, but
yes,
I don't know the answer to this question.
All right, Eric, you want to help out? You're on the hot streak now.
Yeah, it's keeping kind of in the realm of my last answer because apparently I just massively brained. I'm just mega mind. I'm gonna go with a nice solid 15.
15. All right.
Number 15.
I was gonna say 14. Gosh, diddly darn it! You've got to stop picking the same answer that I was going to.
There you go.
Don't instinctually try to Price is Right me, Blue. It's not going to work.
No, I will say 21.
21.
21. Another meme number. Brilliant. I like this round already.
I just say 21 because it's a number. I don't think of the memes first.
I'm sorry, I'm only thinking memes here. That's my career.
Stop cursing.
All right. So we are under 15, over 21, or in between.
Looks like CL and Jubisu were saying under. Actually, no, CL's saying between now.
Well, I think they were trying to, but 14 and a half is under, so I'll
yes, it is.
Under unless you repost.
I was thinking maybe 15 and a half. Who knows? Ooh, right. Someone thinks over 21.
Got variety of answers. Age. It is between. At
between.
19.
Damn.
Well, I was closer, so I'm going to count that as a win.
There you go.
Dang it!
And by the way, Blue, Jin is the one that 19 is closer to.
Curses.
Hey, our first curses.
Curses. How could it be this way? 9.
I'm going first this time.
Okay, I think it's my favorite question of this set.
Dracoon. Yes. I love Dracoon. Best character in the anime.
Oh my god.
So, how many total seconds, add them all together, into the shows Zombieland Saga, Yu Yu Hakusho, Excel Saga, and Konosuba do the main characters get killed by vehicles?
You said it's seconds?
I'd call this spoilers, but yeah, you got to add them all 4 together. So take the time and for each of the killings, add them all together. What do you get?
All right, Blue, what's it going to be?
Oh, God, I'm trying to do math.
Yes. You got to have a brain blast like Jimmy Neutron.
I'm going to say it's a total of like 6 minutes, so 600 seconds.
All right, that's not the correct math, but I'll take it.
My brain just like 10 times 60. I was like, that's not.
Yeah, so actually 360 seconds then.
But I'm gonna say it anyway.
All right,
300
seconds, which is 10 minutes. Eric, what do you?
Unless you want to actually go to 6 minutes. You want to go with 360 or 600? Because you said 6 minutes.
Listen, just shut up and let me be bad at math.
Fine. You know what? I'll make this easier on all of us because no matter what I'm going to say, that's going to be the over. So I'm just going to say a nice 20 seconds because I'm pretty sure this is insanely fast.
All right. So we are going for opposite ends of the spectrum here. So 20
yes, we are.
Before death, or 600 seconds before death, or is it even quicker or even more? Did one of these characters hold out most of their first episode? Maybe they did. Can anyone remember?
I'm just gonna say,
I'm pretty sure
you know what? I'm gay and I can drive, and that means I can't do math. I can drive and cook, and that means I've not been gifted the ability to do math.
I mean, neither have I really, but I knew that wasn't 600 seconds.
Shut up!
Couple of overs. Some people believe in these main characters.
No one believes in my answer, though. Damn it!
They did not.
I mean, there's 20 in there, so
yeah. Nobody makes it more than a minute and a half.
Digit, then I would have gotten it.
Because I knew it was really fast in Zombieland Saga, and I knew it took like a few minutes in Konosuba.
Yeah, Konosuba actually slightly quicker.
I thought that was faster.
Slightly
I'm
quicker.
bad at math apparently, and I don't know anime, so I'm gonna go crawl in a hole and die.
Not till 8:30.
My shit.
Until then.
Yes, I actually first conceived of this question, and I was just going to ask how many victims of Truck-kun there have been, and then I realized I will never be able to figure out that answer. There are way too many players.
Truck-kun is the
Truck-kun
world's
strikes
strongest
again.
serial killer. Truck-kun can beat Goku, bet.
Yeah, no, Yu Yu Hakusho is the quickest of them all. I mean, the credits do play first, but I didn't count the credits, so.
Yo, Death Mal, get on that one. Death to Truck-kun versus
One of my friends, we were talking about characters from My Hero Academia. We're talking about Kirishima, and it was like, you couldn't isekai that guy with the biggest truck.
Ooh.
Little less nastiness question. So, Watamote, another incredibly long title that I'm not going to say. How many times did Tomoko drop her eraser in middle school? Simple question.
Simple yet tricky. I'm going to say a nice flat 50 times.
Right on the 50.
Yes.
Eric, half 100 if my math is correct.
Yeah, it is. Great job.
What are you thinking, Blue?
I'm going to say 215.
Damn, you just love going insanely high, don't you? And I guess
I'm
might
just
actually
thinking,
pay off.
like, if maybe this is a thing she's doing like once a week to just to prove to herself. That wouldn't be this high, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, do you recall how this comes up in the show?
What did you say again?
I've never seen this
what?
show.
Okay, then no.
I think I've seen the first episode.
She is talking about it as a measure of her popularity, whether a boy will pick up the eraser when she drops it or not. So maybe it's a lot.
Did you say 215?
215, yeah. So
215.
under 50?
Ran down the thingy. Mary got an answer of under, though, from Red Rum.
Yes,
that's
so
right.
Under 50,
believe in me.
Over 215 or somewhere in between.
We don't really get many between. Well, actually, got a few betweens in one of the last ones, but we haven't gotten many betweens.
People they're here for the high stakes answer.
That's true. I mean, it is anime by the numbers, so it probably will be an extreme, but
there you go.
Two betweens, though.
Spread, we got all three answers represented here.
Oh, that's nice.
Let's find out.
Oh, it's between.
And Eric's stream is faster than mine, but yes, it is between.
Yeah, 100
and in case you're wondering, the boy has only picked up the eraser for her 31 times out of the 106.
Oh my god!
Such bastards. That's pretty bad.
I mean, like, I'm sorry, I'm not. Listen, when I dropped my eraser in middle school, Jesus. I didn't obsessively note how many times boys picked it up for me because I wasn't a weirdo.
Hey, now, what are you saying about our treasured heroine of Watamote?
Like, isn't that the whole premise of the show? Is that she's a weirdo and doesn't know how to cope with life?
Perhaps.
All right. So I like seeing.
Don't drag me for dragging her when the show dragged her first.
There you go. Some scores building up here, but you know what? We're down to our last 15 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and say that from now on, each question is worth 2 points. So if for a comeback, now is the time.
Oh, God.
Oh, heck,
it's going to go crazy now.
Let's see what we're going. We're going to the total meme.
Oh, yes. I thought we tracked this once with Helen, but I forget what it was.
I think I know.
I know we counted this.
I remember.
Okay.
I'm not
I know we
sure.
counted this.
Panzer Dragoon, the greatest anime ever made.
It is. Alita! I had to do it once for the
How many times throughout the dub of this 30-minute masterpiece does someone call out the name of the main gal? Alita!
That's the best way to phrase that question. 30-minute masterpiece. Beautiful.
I'm going to say there's 22 Alita in the
22? Okay. I'm going to say...
My favorite is a really quiet one. It's like...
Oh, yeah. I'm going to say... Oh, I know it's a lot. I think that's close, though. I was wondering, I'm going to have to give a good range, though.
You can do whatever you want.
You know my pain.
I'm just going to say 40. I feel like it's probably higher than that, but I don't by much. but it could be like 50. I'm going to say 40, though.
I'm going to say
40 it
40.
is.
All right, so Blue is in at 22. Eric in at
We made
40.
a drinking game out of this at one point, and
Yeah.
it was a disaster. It was such a bad idea.
Now you know why I don't remember how many times it
Please
was
don't
said.
do
because
that
there was
if
a
you care
point
about
where
your
you would not-
livers.
All right, we got a between out there already, between 22 and 40. Is it under?
Like, I did it with a very low ABV beverage, and it was like a pretty big glass, but I still got through a drink and a half.
Yeah, that's pretty
think
good.
Eric, of a different Eric, got through 2
Drinking
beers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, our boy Eric with the double C's. Yeah, that man got through a lot. I swear he like chugged them or something. He was going ham.
Sean did it even worse. This is just turning into us gossiping about our friends, but
Yes, it is.
it was an extremely odd night.
Oh, went one too many here. Here we go. We're fine. We're fine. We will recover. It's fine. It's fine.
The meaning of life for
Oh, dang it.
yes.
Is
Yeah, please don't give me
42
any
times.
please.
42 times
Don't
your
repeat our mistakes.
sweet Kyle and his calls of Alita.
Alita.
So yes, it's 2 points if you're keeping your running score. If you got the over on that one. I think we have
We
quite.
don't know too much about this one. Everyone else is just like, what are these idiots talking about?
Yes,
We're just bumbling fools.
highly
Disclaimers
about.
about what not to do.
All right. And now the question that I previewed, but fortunately put a buffer in, so you didn't actually see the answer. I'm pretty sure.
Hopefully.
I didn't.
There
What
it
on
is.
earth is going on in that
Yes.
PowerPoint?
The best question.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing the like quick show you a bunch of slides thing. That is definitely not.
Yeah,
happening.
Oh my
strange.
god.
So
I'm pretty
bucket
sure
on the
Sega knows
document,
into this.
which is all about the ladies, and that's why I've chosen this highly appropriate image here. But how many seconds into the show do you have to wait for a panty shot?
I'm just going to say 10 seconds. I know it's pretty quick, but not like a second in. It's a little bit.
Is this? We're not counting the OP, right?
We are not counting the OP.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 4.
Oh wow!
Shit.
So we are going low ball.
Not a lot of room for error on this.
All right.
Have fun with this.
I remember being extremely shocked by it, and I just couldn't believe in this. I don't like this show. A lot of people in the anime club that we are all a part of love this show, and I hate it.
Yes.
I'm setting my expectations very low.
There you go. And we do already have one taker for under 4 seconds. So
Oh,
between
man.
4 and 10 or over 10 seconds. Who was patient enough to wait 10 seconds for a panty shot?
I feel like it had to have been
I
around then, but
don't like you
I guess
framing it
maybe
that
it
way.
was
I
less.
didn't want this shot. I didn't ask for it. It just happened.
And we have nobody taken the over so far.
I wonder if anyone can guess which character on the screen had the panty shot.
I think I remember, but I'm not sure.
I know which one it is. She actually appears.
You care about the show more than I do.
Kinda, yeah. I haven't watched all of it yet. I need to. Oh, right in the middle again. Wow.
I can't see the answer yet.
7 seconds. It is the between. It's not quite lightning fast, less than 4, but you don't have to wait very long.
I knew it was longer than 4.
Again, have to implying that I want this.
Yeah, I did not imply that you want it.
I
Case
don't,
Storm and Michael, though, right up there. 10
There
points
is-
now for Case Storm. Congratulations on double digits.
Woo!
Very impressive.
Double digits. Oh yeah.
Double digits all the way.
unlike the number of seconds you have to wait before a panty shot in this show.
Apparently.
Well said, Blue. Well said.
Incredible. Oh, a new one.
Yes,
Spider
we're going
show.
to current season anime. So I'm a spider, so what? In this delightful show. By the time Komoko evolves for the 3rd time into a Zoa Ele, she's amassed quite a lot of skills. What do you get if you sum the levels of each of her skills? So, for example, if you only had 2 skills and they were both level 2, the answer would be 4.
I hate this as a concept. As an arachnophobe, this show is my nightmare.
Oh my god, but she's so cute!
She's quite cute.
Too many legs.
Not all of them.
She's got too many legs.
Look,
don't
they're
like
so
it.
cute, though. Look at their cute faces. Look at that, they're smiling and they look so happy.
Stop.
All right, Blue, are you coming up with an answer? Or are you
I'm going second this time.
I'm gonna say 36.
36.
Ooh.
All right, what do you think,
I'm
Eric?
whipping out the meme number again. I'm going to 69 because I feel like the nature of whatever that happened. I just feel like it would. Probably accidentally, but I mean, I just feel like it has to.
All right, so how many skills do we got in this room? Do we believe this adorable spider is under 36, over 69, or between?
Oh, man.
I'm just excited to not see spiders on my screen.
I was just I know the answer to know how bullshit powerful this spider is. Because knowing anything about power leveling isekai, she's going to be level like 1 billion in 2 episodes.
Now, do you know how many episodes it takes her
You're
to
bringing
evolve
out
for
the
the
curse
third
words
time?
again, and I'm going to have to admonish you for your degeneracy. I can't say words, but I'm getting out big ones. So I'm
Dang it,
smart.
I keep forgetting. I deserve this one now.
There you go. All right. We got a couple overs. We got a couple betweens. We got a couple people being quiet in
Ooh.
the chat.
Michael's seen the show and may have influenced a man.
Or read the book. Reading the book is totally cheating.
Oh God.
Well, then, everybody.
It's not a small number. It's not a small number at all.
Dang it.
It's a giant grid. There's something like 50 skills that she's got at this point, and quite a few of them are leveled up to 8, 9, 10. So.
See, I don't understand this show, and I have no desire to. I don't care if you tell me the spiders are cute. I don't believe you.
You don't want to listen to a single voice actress have to voice the spider for like 22 minutes straight. It's amazing.
I'll probably watch it.
All right, we're drawing to the end here. We've only got 4 minutes left, so I think I'm going to announce this as the very last question. And because it's the very last question, 3 points.
Oh, this is big. Especially because I think Michael and K Storm are tied at 10, so this will be possibly a deciding question.
Maybe, yeah. I think they're very close.
I mean, if they're tied, then it automatically will be, because.
Well, no, not automatically, because if they pick this, if say it's like between, but they pick over and under, then they'll just both be wrong.
Oh my god, yeah.
Anyway.
All right, for all the marbles, another underappreciated show that you guys probably haven't seen.
I've heard of it though.
Okay. Kosame is excited, that's the samurai guy, after he and Apare win Al's BMW car, totally not trademarked, especially after he realizes he might be able to sell his half and return to Japan. Unfortunately, he finds that Apare has been working, and the car is now in how many pieces?
Let's just go for like a big number here, as if this is some ridiculous puzzle. Let's go with like 1,000. Go big or go home this time.
Going 1,000, Eric.
This is anime we're talking about here. Things tend to be in extremes.
It's true. Blue, what do you think?
The impression this one is.
I don't actually know what the show is about, or where it's set, other than it apparently is technologically advanced enough to have cars.
It's anachronistic old-timey America.
Interesting.
Okay, that helps. I'm gonna say 217. Maybe he's just like literally taken it apart instead of just chopped it to tiny cubes.
All right. Well, if he hasn't, then it's going to be under. But we have under 217, over 1,000, or somewhere in between.
Yeah, steampunk makes sense for what I can see on the screen. It seems like a decent
I
assumption.
don't know if I'd call it traditional
There's not going to
steampunk,
be
but
cars.
definitely.
Steampunk is
could
generally a
be.
Victorian aesthetic.
Well, yeah, but if you have a steam-powered car, then there you go.
Not true.
And they're gonna make it legally distinct from BMW.
Yep.
Of course.
All right, and hey, those are good answers because we're getting chat answers all over the map.
And Michael and K-Storm picked different answers, so hopefully one of them is right to get an actual proper single winner.
I will reveal before the final answer that he does in fact disassemble the car, so it is in quite a few pieces. And the exact number is...
Watch it be over. That'd be hilarious. Dang it.
Oh, yeah.
That means K-Storm
200 around-ish is a reasonable amount, so take that.
Damn. I went big.
Queens have it. The Queens have it. And yes, K-Story M, I apologize if I'm not saying that properly, has 13 points. I think that is the highest going, but obviously if you if you want to jump in,
I like that.
it is both. They actually do have a fair bit of discussion about what is running in engines and how they are working, so that there is a variety. And yeah, it was super fun.
I enjoy Don't Question the Show's historical accuracy. That way madness lies.
Yes.
All right, so I don't see anybody else in chat claiming more than 13 points. So I think we will wrap it up with that. We will declare K-Story M the winner. And if you do want to throw into the chat any show of your choosing that I will have to figure out, research, and create a question for at next year's Anime by Numbers, which will be in person, we all hope very badly.
Wow!
And thank you all for coming. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Blue.
You're welcome.
Any closing remarks that you'd like for helping me out here and being my master guessers? Hope this format worked out. Hope you had a good time.
Any closing remarks, Blue?
Read fan fiction. That's all I do anyway.
I don't
know if you guys heard tell of this, but I recently got caught up on My Hero Academia specifically so I could read a fanfic that is crossed over with The Last Airbender. They've been putting off getting caught up for months. So.
Nice.
Oh man, I'm glad now that you didn't win, so I don't have to watch X-Arm.
Now for my closing remarks. I just have one thing to say.
All right. Food Wars. We do have it tossed out there, so all right.
Motion to baby, you're actually wrong. Aang has to deal with spirits. It's weird.
There you go. I will create a Food Wars question for next year's game. Hopefully I'll see everybody that was here there. And I'm a minute over, so let's get the heck off the stream and let somebody else take it over. Thank you guys one more time. Thanks everybody in tech helping this.